Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone, wherever you're joining us from in the world. Welcome to today's class, the day 6 of Excel track. Last week, we treated data validation, conditional formatting, that's the 5, right? So today, we'll be looking at conditional formatting too. We'll continue from where we stopped the other day. We'll also explore chart, data visualization. We'll create column chart, line chart, pie chart, and try to customize chart titles and labels. So the rule of the thumb, do not forget, if you have a question, post me and ask. Only unmute your mic when you have a question or when you want to respond. And use the chat box if you're comfortable with it, or unmute your mic to ask questions whenever you want to ask. All right, so let's dive into what we have for today. I'll open my spreadsheet. It's open already. Have spreadsheet. Oh, let me delete this data. All right. So I have this data like this. The other day, we looked at conditional formatting. We looked at highlight several, greater than, less than, between, equal to, and all of that, right? Then I told you we also have what is called color scale, which is this, the color scale. We have data bar. We did highlight several that day and data bar. So we'll be looking at the top or bottom rows. We also look at color scale, icon set. After icon set, we also look at, now we dive into data visualization. All right. So the top or bottom row, for us to set it, I can highlight the price column this way. Then go to conditional formatting. I check the top, bottom. I want to see the top 10 items or the highest price, top 10 highest, right? I can click on it. Then it will give me the top 10. If I don't want 10, I can modify it to say the top 5. It will show me the top, it will highlight the top 5. I can change the color. Let me change it to green. All right, dark green. It will show me the top 5 price here. This is price, right? Yeah. So the top 5 has been highlighted already. We can also use conditional formatting to check the bottom 10 items. So if I want to sort this in descending order, you see that all the ones that have been highlighted will come up. So let's check it and see. Let me sort it. Go to data. I sort from highest to the, okay, I said expand selection. So expand selection, you see the top 5 have been highlighted, right? So in the similar way, I can also check the bottom 5 or, right? So let's check the bottom 10 or yeah, bottom 10 item. We check, oh, I didn't highlight it. Don't forget to highlight whenever you want to apply any formatting or work on any range of cells. So I check the bottom 10 items and I highlight it. It has been highlighted already. Why is it showing like? Because this data have been sorted. We have the highest coming up and the lowest count. So I can change this to 20. If I want to see the bottom 20, I can change it to 20, right? I can change the color. So let's leave it this way. Let's say, okay, the small price should be showing, should be highlighted, right? For instance, if I want to check something, maybe, okay, I can highlight the bigger ones to be red if I want to. Let's say I want to check items that are very, very expensive to be showing red. And I will do that when I want to purchase, right? So I can easily know the ones that are very, very expensive. I sort them this way. So if I see any one that is showing red, it means it's very expensive, then I should avoid it, right? Or let's say we're dealing with temperature, looking at temperature that is high and temperature that is low. Low temperature, of course, is not good, and high temperature is not also good for us. So we're looking at the average or moderate temperature to go for. For instance, I want to travel to a country and I don't want country whose temperature is very low, like Canada, Australia, and other part of the world. Sweden. So if I see anyone whose temperature is red like this, and okay, this one, their temperature is very, very good. But I can change it. Don't forget that we can change it to any color of our choice. It can be yellow. It can be anything. So let's leave it at yellow this one. All right. So this bottom and what? And top, bottom, and top. I mean, bottom 10 or top 10 or anyone. But let's say top or bottom row, right? Want to see highest thing, we do this way. We want to see the one that are low, we do the other way. Okay. Now data is not sorted again. We can check, we can apply the conditional formatting, any one of our choice. We can also check by percentage, right? We want to see the top 10%. We can check by percentage, check the top 10%, right, of the data. So we can have it this way. So let's see if we sort again. Let's see if we have the same thing coming up. I found my selection and we have it by percentage, of course. Anyone that decide will have the highest percentage. Okay. So let's check highlight zero. Highlight zero, which is this. I told us the other day, I mean color scale, rather, not highlight zero. Color scale. Let's look at color scale. I told us the other day that we can use color scheme actually to serve as data visualization. One want to compare the relationship between two things. What we have here, if we are to analyze this data, I can say, okay, let us pick the weekdays. We want to check whether sales are influenced by weekdays or not. If this is actual data for sale, right? If this is a sale data, we can say, okay, on this minimal, but this is not a sale data. Do not forget. Do not forget. Okay, let's just say it's a sales data. And let's assume it's a sales data that every day we'll be selling things like this. So let us check if the price of the sale is influenced by a particular day of the week or not. So for us to do that, we'll extract the weekday numbers from here for the weekday, right? Don't forget that formula for weekday is weekday. Is weekday. We have weekday here. What are we looking at? We are extracting the weekday from this. And I close my bracket, enter. So this is showing 2, which is Monday, right? Weekday 2 is Monday. So if I have this way, I can sort my data using the weekday, right? I will sort this in either ascending or descending order, and I will cross-check it with this if there is a particular trend or flow, right? So let's see, I go to data and I sort this ascending so that we'll have 1 first and 7 down. If I check here, you see that 7 is down. So let us check, is there any particular trend between this and the other? Okay, so let's say the highest value should carry should be, the least value should be showing yellow here, while the highest should be showing red. So I go to highlight zero, sorry, color scale. I go to color scale. So I check it this way. It will flow from yellow to green, right? So that I think from yellow to green, yes. Okay, or green to it. Okay, let's have it this way so that the least numbers will carry what? the least number will carry yellow, and the high number will carry green. So if we check down, I will move down. The 7 will be very, very dark green. It will have a dark green. So in similar way, we also highlight this other column and apply a formatting. So this way, we can choose a different color scale. Let's say we should highlight where the values are high. It should be showing us here, where the value is high, it should be showing us green, like the other one. Where the value is high, it should be showing green. But instead, we should use red. Where the values are high, it should be showing red. And where the values are low, it should be showing us green. Or we can use a different one entirely. Where the values are high, it should show us blue. And where the value is low, it should show us red. You see? So lower values will be showing what? Red. While high value will show blue. So if we check like this, if there is a flow, same way this one is flowing, then we'll know, okay, there's a relationship between the days and the so. But if you check here, there is no particular relation, there's no relationship, right? If you check here, there's no relationship. But let me show you one thing. If there was a relationship, see how it will work. So I only highlight this cell and I will sort descending this other way or ascending. Let me sort the data. I sort descending. I say continue with the current selection. That word, I sort descending, right? And I say okay. So if you check now, when you look at it, you say, there's actually a relationship. I can decide to minimize this. If you check here, you see that there's a relationship, right? Here is showing yellow, while here is showing blue. So as you go down, as the yellow fade or change to green, here down at the bottom, we have red. So what this means is that sales are high on Mondays, Tuesdays, that earlier days of the week. The sales are always higher. While as the week grow older or get older, the sales start dropping. So this shows that there is a what? A relationship. And the relationship is a negative relationship that as the days, as we move from one up, the sale is now dropping, right? So if I want to have a positive relationship, I can easily, let me undo, I can highlight back this way and have sorted what? Descending like this. I say continue with the current selection. So I have something like this. So this one is showing us, for Monday, the sale is low, 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 low. As we go toward the weekend, the sales start increasing. Can you see? So there's a positive relationship here that the increase as the week day grows older, or as the week gets older, the sale increases. So there's a positive relationship here. If we were to plot a line chart, or let's say a scatter chart here, you see that there's a big relationship. So if I highlight this data together, highlight down, and insert a chart here called scatter chart here. For this scatter chart here, something like this. You see that there's a relationship, Abby. There's a relationship as we move from 0 to 8 or to 7, the sales increases. So there's a positive relationship. Can you see? So even if we want to insert line of best fit or trend line, you see that there's a perfect word. There's a positive relationship here between the price and the weekday. Do you understand? Are you following?
Yes.
Okay. So let me return the data back. So not scatter it. So another one we have is called Another conditional formatting we have here is called the icon bar. The icon bar. Icon bar is very, very important. There was a data I was trying to use the other day. So let me see if I can find the data here. So we can use the icon bar. Okay. So let me pull up a data or simulate a data here for us. Let me simulate a data for us. I will say, okay, we can actually use, no, this won't make sense for us. Icon, right? It will make sense. Okay, let me assume that these are weekdays. Or let me not assume. I'll just copy this data as it is here and paste it somewhere here. Okay. So let's work with this data. I will say, let me name this maybe Genesis, or yeah, Genesis. I'll name this Raphael or Ralph. I will name this Gina. I will name this Ephraim or Prof. Prof used to be here with us. I'll name this Prof. So I can highlight this. Just copy it down. I don't want to type again. So here I can have names, name, or let's say salesperson, salesperson, salesperson. Here I can have Monday. I'll drag across so I can have Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. So we have a sale like this, right? We have a sale. We have a record like this. So this is like saying we have our employees or salespersons, and they have a task to complete, right? So they must sell something. They have a target that at the end of the week, they must give us so and so. So here I can have our total, all right? So this total now would be total of all this for the week equal to, I can use auto sum here. I enter. So it has total this data for me. All right. So now I have this is total for Genesis, total for Brad, Gina, and Go. So what I want to do now is that I want to set, I want to use a color scale to say, okay, when they say it's higher than it's high this way, something should happen. But let me say they have a target that you must sell above 30,000 if you need to be incentivized, right? Then if you sell below 30,000 or above 20,000, which you are within the range, right? You are doing well. But if you sell above 30,000, it means we'll incentivize you. If you sell below 30,000 and above 20,000, you are still doing the right thing. If you sell below 20,000, right, it means you are not doing well. You are not doing well. So if you sell below 20,000, between 20,000 and 10,000, you are not doing well. Then if you sell below 10,000, we should pursue you from the company. Do you understand? So we have how many rules? We have rule like greater than 30K, greater than 20K, 20K, okay, greater than 30K incentive, right? Incentive, greater than 30K, greater than 20K on the right track, on track, greater than 10 10K, greater than 10K, warning. We give you warning, right? So less than, so the next one will be what? Less than 10K. So it means less than 10K should be what? Less than or equal to 10K, or this is greater than or equal to 10K. Let's use this one, greater than or equal to 10K. Sorry, greater than or equal to 10K, less than 10K, 10K, you are fired. Fired, right? Okay, so now we have this. We are looking at this is at the criteria that we're looking at. If you sell above 30K, we'll give you incentives. If you sell above 20K but less than 30K, of course, this will be greater than 20 but less than 30. Less than or equal to 30, you are on track. To sell above 10K or equal to 10K but less than or equal to 20K, then we'll give you warning that you're not doing well. Okay, let's say less than 20K. You say less than 20K. This is greater than 20K, right? Greater than or equal to 20K or 20K. Okay, so that this one will be greater than or less than 10K. But let's see how it works, Sha. That's what we want to achieve here. So instead of having this, we want to set a criteria in such that once we look at the data, we'll be able to tell what the data is. So I will intentionally put some data so that we can have less ones here that will give us, that will fire somebody for us. Okay. I need a data that will help us to fire somebody that can show us fire. Okay, this one is 16K already, but I need one that is less than 10K. I have this. Okay, this should be less than 10K. This is 3K. We should also have the one within the range of 20. I remove data here. I look for one that side. Okay, this should be less than 20. This is 18K. So we have less than 10, we have less than 20, we have between 20 something to 30, then we have 30. Okay, so now we can set a conditional formatting here. I go to conditional formatting. This time around, I should use icon set. So the icon set, we have 3 icon sets. We have 4 icon sets, right? So this one is like when you enter, the one we use a traffic light. The traffic light is showing yellow, green, and red. When a traffic light shows green, it means you can move, right? And you know there's set time for it. So when it's showing green, it means you can still move. Once it shows yellow, it's a warning that you slow down and get ready to stop. Okay, so but when it's showing red, it means you should stop. So that one, there are how many rules they are looking at? They are looking at 3 rules. Let's say if the traffic light is, if the movement time is 60 seconds, it is 60 seconds, which is 1 minute, right? So we can say the 60 seconds, once it's 60 seconds, you stop. Once it's 60, it's stop already. Stop. When is less than 60, but greater than 30, greater than 30, but less than 60, right? So we can have greater than 30, can have greater than 30, but less than what? 60 minutes is what? We'll have here, this stop is red light, then this is warning. Warning. Okay, warning. So anything less than this 30, that's otherwise. If it's less than 30, then it means what? It means you can still fire on. You get, so if I set the criteria like this, less than 60, this is 60 already. If it is greater than 60, of course, it cannot be greater than 60 because this is stop. Once it's 60, you stop immediately. Once it's less than 30, you can still fire on. But once, which means it will be showing less than 30, here should be less than 30, less than 30, it will show what? It will still show green light, fire on, fire on. It will still show green light. You get? All right, so let's try to explore that here and see. It means we'll be using three icons. I use icons like this. So I can I can set this on my own. Instead of having these three lights, I can go and define it myself, right? So I can go to more rules. For more rules, I use icon set. So I have icon set here already. I choose the kind of icon I want, right? If it is 3, if it is 4, if it is 5. So this is the one I want to use. This tree here, the one that's showing 3, this and this. So I can use this one or use any one of my choice. Use this one if I want to use it for traffic light. So now I can come and define what I want here. That's okay. When a value is equal to or greater than 60, that's for the traffic light now. If it is equal to 60 or greater than 60, it means you should stop immediately. What was 60 or greater than 60? Then here, I said if it is when it's less than 60, you get when it's less than 60, what happened? This is greater than or equal to 60. Here I can still set it greater than or equal to what? Equal to 30. It means it will be what? Less than 60. Because here I'm saying greater than or equal to 30. But it should be less than what? 60. Here is greater than or equal to 60. Then otherwise, if it is not greater than or equal to if it is not greater than 30, right, or equal to 30, it means it will be less than 30. Then here it should be what? It should show me, right? Don't forget this 30. So now it will be what? Less than 30 here, and not what is showing here, right? So I can choose here if I want it number or percentage. I actually want number and not percentage. I set it here 60, 30, and here will be what? Less than 30. You get? All right. So if I say okay, of course, we don't have numbers here that are 30 and all of that. I say okay. There is no 30 here. All of them are less than 30. And don't forget, I did not choose the colors I wanted. Or let's go back and define it again. Conditional formatting, icon. Let me use this. More icons. Okay. Then here, I say I need numbers and numbers here. All right. So here, 60, it will show me this top. I need this icon here. 60. 60 seconds stop. Here, yellow, 30 seconds warning. 30-second warning. And less than 30 seconds, it should show green, fire on, right? So I can have something like this. So everything is showing red, 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 because everything here is greater than what? 60. So let me say I should intentionally put some things here as this 30. It will start showing yellow and 70 and let me say 20. You'll see the icon. This is how it will be showing. Okay. So, but that's not what we want, Sha, for now. What I want is to set with the criteria I've defined here. I want to set a condition that meets, I want to set a rule that meets this criteria here. That when this is made, something should be done on track or fired. So I highlight this again. I go to conditional formatting. I go to conditional formatting. From conditional formatting, color scale. This time around, I will need 4 icons. I click on more, 4 icons. I use icon set. Where is the icon set? I choose 4 icons this time around. I use this, right? So this icon will tell me if somebody is on track or not. Now I'll come and define it. What do I want? Remember, I'll set a criteria here somewhere. Let me move this away. I have this here. So I say, okay, I don't need percentage, give me number. I don't need percentage, give me number here, and give me number here. Give me number here. Okay. What are the numbers? I said when a value, when a cell is greater than 30K, greater than or equal to what? 30K. Greater than or equal to 30K. This is 30K, right? And here is greater than or equal to what? 20K. 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 It should be what? It means you are on track. Then here, this one will be what? Warning. So do not forget, we can also change this icon like this. This one already yellow is okay. Or let's change, if we can see anyone that is rising with green, or let's use this one like this here. And this one yellow, this one red, okay? Then here is less than, greater than or equal to 20K, and here is what? 10K. 10K, right? 10K means if it's greater than or equal to 10K, we'll give you warning, which is this yellow sign. So whenever I see this yellow arrow pointing down, I know, okay, this person, I need to warn this person. Whenever I see this one that pointing up, I know, okay, you are on track. Whenever I see this green or green, right, I know, okay, this person is due for incentive. I should incentivize this person. Whenever I see this red, I know that, okay, I am to fire this person. Okay, so I set it like this. You can see. So with this, I can decide to hide my data and only be seeing what? Icons. If I want to hide my data, I can just highlight this. There are many ways I can do that. I will just change this color to white. So what you'll be seeing is what? Just icon. If I don't want to color it like this, I can go back to conditional formatting, manage rule, and I come here and say, where is it? I think not new rule. Nope, not here. Is it format? There was a place I was supposed to set if I should show only icons alone or not. Custom. Okay, yeah, see it here. Show icon only. Show icon only. Under what? Edit formatting rules. Show icon only. And I will apply it. Then here you only see icon, you will not see the data. Do you understand? So if I want to stay somewhere and monitor the data that we have, I can create another sheet. I can create another sheet here, a new sheet, and maybe call it monitoring sheet. I stay here on this sheet. I come, this is the other sheet, right, that contains the data. So I want to reference this. This is three, right? This S3. So let me stay here and try to reference this. I just enter equal to, I come back to this sheet and click this total. I enter. The total is showing here. So if I highlight down everything that follows, okay, to stop here. So here I can apply that conditional formatting again. Icon set, more rules, and I can choose the one I did before. I need four icon sets. Four icon set like this. I give the rule again. I need numbers, numbers, and numbers here. All right, 30K, 30,000. Do you have any question? That 20,000. Please ask your question. 10,000. Today's class will be very, very short and brief.
No
Okay,
question yet. Oh.
no question yet. All right,
I'm
sure.
still I'm
Icon.
still following up.
All right, all right. Okay, show layer icon. So we can see this. So whenever I change data here, this one will also be affected. Shake, this one is going up. So with this, I can even decide to hide this. I right click here to hide this very column here. If I change any data here, it can affect performance here. I change data here. So if I come here, this one has changed. Can you see?